I had a good time yesterday going live. Now I see why people be going live and just talking. It was so much fun. Even though I don't think I had too many people in here, but it was so much fun. So this morning, our German Shepherd, he has a ear infection, or really I think it's allergies, but I cleaned his ear, I put some medicine in it, and he's still like crying and making a lot of noise. So I apologize if y'all hear him in the background. And Corey's getting dressed, and I'm right next to the bathroom. So if y'all hear him getting dressed, then you know what that sound is. Yesterday, I feel like my eyebrows were too big, so I'm going to go a little smaller today. But I feel more prepared for the live, so. And I did not put on any primer. Sisters, I think that they look good. It's this girl on TikTok. Her name is Sydney Santiago, or I really hope I'm saying her name right. But anyway, she always does her eyebrows so cute and has the most interesting story times. But honestly, you know who else has really good story times? Gorgeous Doll. And I don't understand why people at first were acting like they didn't like her. Even though I know why. Because, well, I know why, but actually I don't know why. She's just who she thinks she is. And I feel like that probably intimidates people. But I love her, and I love her story times. Hi, good morning. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. I am doing well this morning. Blessed and highly favored. How about yourself? Trying to think about what kind of primer to use. Probably this. I don't know. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I forgot to put on primer, so I am backtracking. So I don't really know what to talk about this morning, you guys, but I had so much fun going live yesterday. Y'all, like, comment. Good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. Please subscribe to our channel. I am trying to go live more so that people can see my husband and I's personality. But while I have you guys on, I'm just going to put you guys in my business. So, freaking yesterday, why my husband and I were going through IVF. And tell me why we paid for something way in freaking, I think it was like January. Tell me why the doctor's office hasn't sent it to our insurance, and now it's time for us to move along in the next process of the the transfer process. And because of the fact that the clinic didn't send our proof that we paid our out-of-pocket expenses, like our deductible, which is like $3,600 out of pocket, not to mention all the other things that we've had to pay for along the way, y'all. Like, for real, IVF is so expensive, so expensive. And so they didn't even send it off. So now, because of that, it takes like 30 to 45 days for insurance to verify the claims. I don't know. It takes insurance 30 to 45 days to do the claims. So because of that, our transfer process is going to be prolonged for another 30 to 45 days. So unless we decide to just keep like paying out of pocket and then just get a refund potentially, but it's still a chance that we could not get a refund, because what if we go over our insured amount, like our out of our lifelong amount that the insurance covers? I don't know, y'all. It's so frustrating. So if you can get pregnant on your own, thank God. Whether you want to or not, just thank him, because you don't have to deal with the stuff that I have to deal with. And thank God for a patient husband, because without him, y'all, literally, I I don't know. Seriously, because it happened yesterday, y'all. I don't know. So let me just tell y'all about the clinic. First of all, I don't understand why people who work at IVF clinics feel like they can just be rude. You work at an IVF clinic, people are trying to get pregnant. Like, you should be nice. You honestly should be nice. So it's been plenty of times, like one time, sorry, I'm just trying to skip these ads. So one time, one of the ladies at the clinic, I called. So this was for our egg retrieval process. So I was calling the clinic because it was coming up time, like, for my egg retrieval, and I was taking birth control so that they can control my cycles. Now, I was spotting very heavily, so I was a little worried about that. So I called the clinic and I was speaking to the receptionist, and she was like, "Oh no, I was supposed to, my treatment calendar said that I was supposed to stop taking birth control to go ahead and move forward with the egg retrieval process." Y'all, this lady, the receptionist was, I was telling her, like, "Hey, I just want to make sure this is normal, blah, blah, blah." She was like, "You're supposed to still be taking your, what she said, you're supposed to still be taking your birth control. I don't know why you're stopped." Like, she had literally slick one off on me. So, yeah, I don't know. That was so irritating, and she thought she ate, but I definitely got back with her. But it kind of puts you in a weird situation, because when you're trying to get pregnant, I don't know, y'all. It's been such a journey. I don't even know where to begin. But if you have any questions on IVF, definitely drop the comments below. One of the great things is that well, I'm not going to say most insurance plans, but some insurance does cover IVF. When yesterday I was telling you guys how my husband and I, we were independent adjusters, right? So I'm probably gonna post a video. Y'all, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much in advance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But so maybe like in 2023, and I have a video of it. I'm probably gonna upload it like next week. But in 2023, my husband and I, we drove all the way from Texas to freaking Atlanta, because I felt like I wasn't being seen, you know what I mean, like, by my doctors. Like, I would have period pains that made me feel like I needed to be hospitalized, and I would be telling my doctors that, and they'd be like, "Oh, this is normal, this is normal." It's literally not normal to have excruciating pain. Always, like, I was throwing up, heat flashes. This past October, my blood pressure from period pains was like 181 over something. I'm not a nurse, I don't know, but it was so high that they literally could only give me morphine to stop my pain. Going back to 2023, so my husband and I, we were traveling from Texas to freaking Atlanta for IVF, because I just didn't feel like doctors here saw me and wanted to help me. Like, they would be minimizing my pain. I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm about to pass out every month. I'm always throwing up. I'm always this and that." They'd be like, "Oh no, that's normal. That's normal." The whole time I had freaking endometriosis. But I wasn't diagnosed with endo until last May of 2024. Nevertheless, y'all, I don't even know where I was getting at. I told y'all I have ADHD, so forgive me. But I have had a blast being live and just being able to yap. So if it's anything y'all want to know, let me know and I'll get to telling it. Not really, but... Hi, good morning. Okay, so I like to do a no makeup look. And so I'm going to use this e.l.f. concealer to just kind of like spot conceal up in here. I already have on my moisturizer. Y'all know it's this lady on TikTok. I forget her name, but she went viral one time for like saying how to. What was she? She was saying like how to do things like naturally. Like she was telling people how to get rid of like I don't know, that gum disease. And she was saying like, oh, you can just do this and that to have some clear skin. And she was like, you can use the gold bar of Dial soap. Excuse me. Excuse me. She was like, you can use the gold bar of Dial soap and vitamin E oil to make your skin clear, y'all. I've been trying that and I love it. I remember at that point though, it was a little hard to find the
Good morning, girl. Good morning.
Oh, he's so sweet. He's such a sweet guy. I love you too. He's about to go walk the dogs and teens. But yeah, she was saying like, oh, you can clear your face up by just using this and that. And y'all, I like it. My face now, I do have PCOS, so from time to time I do have like little blemishes that will just come out and hate on me. But I mean, it is what it is. What do y'all think? How do y'all think that matches? It's a little orange, but for the most part, I feel like it does the trick. Like just a little spot, like I love a bright eye though. Never gets old. Hi, good morning. And I don't know, I just love a bright eye. It's just so cute. What was I talking about, y'all? I was talking about my endo and PCOS journey. So yeah, anyways, back to the IVF clinic today, y'all. They pissed me off. They pissed me and my husband off, actually. I've been thinking about it all freaking last night.
What's that, honey?
How the IVF place, how they told us at the last minute, like, oh, you guys owe this in order for you to, oh, Lord. I said, oh, what? In order for us to move forward with,
IVF.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's going to come on the right day, right time.
Yeah, that's how we keep positive. And it's like, even now, this is something that we have to keep positive about. And then we were super on the fence even about talking about IVF, but honestly, I don't know. God is just saying something different. I feel like it could be more helpful if we were to talk about it during the process as opposed to waiting after. But honestly, too, I feel like it's just going to be a YouTube thing. Like, we'll tell YouTube, but... Okay, Libby. I think it'll be fair to tell YouTube because why not? It's people who know and check on it. So those are... I don't know what the heck I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is we were nervous about telling the world about doing IVF because we were scared about the what ifs. Like, what if, you know, we didn't have enough eggs during our egg retrieval process that made us feel confident with talking about IVF? What if, you know, I had a miscarriage? Or what if, you know, it was a lot of what ifs. But what we're learning is you can't, I don't know, it's just, what am I trying to say? The worrying is not going to prevent anything from happening, so why not talk about it? Why not? And we're still moving forward with it, and I feel like IVF is not necessarily a taboo topic in the African American community, but also at the same time it kind of is. So I remember like whenever we were trying to decide on whether or not we were going to move forward with IVF, we would be like, the biggest thing was that I felt like we were playing God. I was like, I don't want to play God. If God feels like we don't deserve to be parents, then I don't want to, you know, be like, oh, I want to do IVF. I want to do IVF. You know, I just didn't want that for us. So we struggled with that for years. And then, like I said, this past October, I had to go to the hospital. And that just really changed everything. It changed our whole perspective. Honestly. So let's yap. about something else. Y'all know, y'all know something that has literally been so hot, like a hot topic. Yandy and freaking Mendices. I mean, I love freaking Love and Hip Hop. Do y'all watch Love and Hip Hop? I watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Love and Hip Hop Miami. I watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, Salt Lake City, Beverly Hills. I love reality TV. I love reality TV. So to me, I don't know. Everyone's like, oh, Kel coming out too strong. Kel come what? I like Kelly. I like her. Chicken and waffles lady. Now, what I liked about her was, to me, I am big on respect, right? So I feel like if Kelly was talking about Portia behind her back, whatever she was saying behind her back, she should have been able to say to her face. That's what I like. That's how I am. I don't talk about people, but I'm very, very, very direct. And I like that about Kelly. Everyone's like, she came out hot. How? She said behind Portia back, she took that lady husband. She should have had the balls to say it to her face, and that's what she did. Now, the mannerism, it could have been toned down a little bit, Kim. Just a little bit. You could have toned it down just a little bit and be like, hey, I was with Shamia and such, and I said XYZ, maybe it was a little harsh, but I like the rest of the world wanted to know. Something like that. Because I would have definitely said it too, because I was thinking it. But, it's a way that you say everything. But I like her. And then I seen people talking about the editing part of Real Housewives. I'm like, what's wrong with it? I like the editing. Some people's like, oh, it looked like what they try to compare it to Love and Hip Hop. First of all, what is y'all trying to say about Love and Hip Hop? Because I'm not in the mood for the games. I'm not in the mood for the games. I don't know. But back to Love and Hip Hop. Why is Yandy lying like she wrote that girl? Why is she lying? I as a married woman myself, and I told my husband this, if he ever tried me and embarrassed me and cheated on me, do you think that I would be taken up for him? No. He would need to go tell the world and defend, or not necessarily tell the world, but he would need to defend his own self, because there's no respect there. It's no respect there. Like Mendices. Come on, bro. I don't like how Yandy held him down. And then he come out and he talking about something. Oh, it's complicated. What's complicated about being married? Either you is or you ain't. It's nothing complicated about that. But also, it's so much to dissect with that. Y'all keep on putting it, opening it, closing it. Okay, let's start from the very beginning at the party. When Jessica had that party for her release, or not her release, Lord, for the magazine. Clock that. That was a beautiful event, and I would have been mad too if I would have invited people and they would have started doing all that. But also, I wouldn't have engaged in that because it's my event, So, the niece. This is why I feel like sometimes people just be talking, like when it comes to being married and what goes into marriage, people just be talking out their butt. The niece, if you knew, Mendices is a public figure. You, at the end of the day, you know that he was married, so that it should be just like a certain level of like he married. You know he married. Why? So all that he was in my DMs. You know how married men be. How do they be? If you entertaining a married man in the DM, in his face, and like, come on, bro. And I don't understand why they be like trying to put it back on the wife, like it's the wife problem. It's the man. If the man is out there embarrassing her, why do it be put back on the wife? That is just so stupid to me. I never understood that. I feel like women just be wanting somebody else to blame other than the man, and that is so stupid. For real. But let me tell you, somebody like me, I ain't going for that. I ain't going for none of it. From the rooter to the mother loving tutor. Okay. None of it. So there's that. But yeah, and honestly, because like you know how sometimes people will be like, oh, Jessica was being messy by telling Yandy. I don't think she was necessarily being messy. I don't think she was being messy. I think that she was just telling Yandy because low key she had to tell her. Her friends didn't tell her. But also, did her friends really? I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch the episode again. We can yap about it. But I don't know. But one thing I did like though, and I was like, whoop, and who thought I would have never thought I would have been agreeing with Rashida. But that was never there for Rashida, like how Yandy was like, oh, y'all didn't tell me, y'all, my friends was here and there and they didn't take up for me, y'all didn't do this, y'all didn't do that, I didn't know. Girl, take that up with man DC's. Because that's exactly who you mad with. And rightfully so, that's your husband. But putting pressures on your friends that you don't even put on your man is crazy. That's crazy. Just like it was crazy. Man, this was looking so crazy when Yandy was like, that was me. That was me. Y'all gotta stop coming for my family. Girl. I feel you though. I feel you. Cause, you know, I'm a married woman. I feel Yandy for real. But also at the same time, you gotta put that pressure and that problem and that drama with who is causing it, and it's coming from inside the house. No shade. No shade. Because that could happen to anybody. But at the same time, I feel like if you know he doing something, let him deal with the consequences. Why don't get involved. Do not get involved trying to make it make sense. Like, oh, he did this because of this. Oh no, that was me. Rashida didn't even do that. When Kurt cheated on her, had that baby, Rashida just took it for what it was, and then she was like, you know what? I know that I'm gonna stay with him, and it wasn't even then, y'all. That was not Rashida's fault that Kurt cheated on her. It was Kurt's fault. I just didn't like how Rashida had did K Michelle, so that made me be like a little side eye. Oh, y'all, that looks so good. I think this needs to be a little more blended out. Don't need to be so harsh. I don't know, y'all. I like the way one thing that I used to have a huge problem with, y'all, would be like under eye creasing. What are y'all secrets? Please leave a comment and let me know, child, because that was a pain in my derriere. Well, it still is, honestly. I don't know. Sometimes my eyes crease, sometimes they don't. Underneath there. But I definitely need some tips because I be thinking I'm slaying in the morning, which honestly I feel like I do. I love like a no makeup look. It just looks so classy. Especially like for work. I think it's perfect. I know this good. Okay, So I know yesterday I used the MAC kind of pressed powder, but today I'm gonna use this one. Why not? My Levy is back from walking the boys, so. My German Shepherd's dog hair is literally always everywhere except for on his body. I think me and Corey are gonna go live tonight. I don't know, I just actually love it. I remember like anytime I'll be on TikTok or something like that, I'm like, why are they always live? Now I get it. It's actually low-key fun talking to you. Even though sometimes I just be talking to myself on here because literally no one's on here. I don't care. It's just, it's a little fun. I'm sick. I love it. But tonight we're going to make it juicy. It's going to be worth your while.
What's up, gang?
I love him. I told them we're going live tonight.
Okay. We live in effect tonight again.
Yes, it's gonna be a ball. We're gonna yap it away, and we're gonna have a great day, y'all. I'm telling you, yesterday it was hard for us.
Yeah, yesterday was a big one.
Yeah, it was like we both had busy days. We both had busy days at work. That never helps. And then on top of that, we had to deal with that freaking doctor's office. That was a lot. That was a lot for one to deal with, but hey. Boo.
Boo, 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 boo. Hit him with it, 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 hit him with it. Grab back.
But yeah, tonight is gonna be juicy, right, boo?
Yep, we doing ready.
What? And it's gonna be juicy topics.
Juicy.
We done already seen some, and we're gonna get on there and we're gonna give y'all our opinion on what we would do if it was us, cause we seen some up on there. Like this one man, I'm just gonna say it. Can I say it? This one man, the man, when he said his wife wasn't, you know what?
Yeah.
So this one thing that we saw, it was on Reddit. It was about this man, and he was saying that his wife, who's younger than him, she be holding out on him, and he feel like for months. I think he said. I said, woo! Holding out for months is crazy, but also sometimes as a woman, I feel like it boils down to what is the man doing. So, of course, but I don't know, because up in his thing, I think he said that he be doing stuff around the house and everything, and she just be saying like, oh, she tired, she stressed out and all this, but yeah,
she gone.
That's what my husband said. My husband said it seemed like she just don't like him.
That's what it is.
Yeah. And this is his wife. That's actually sad. I feel sad for him. But
yeah, it definitely was. Listen. Months. If they went on months.
Yeah, that's a bit far.
Months, and it was your only excuse was
tired.
You tired, and what else it was?
Stress.
Okay. So you telling me your husband can't release none of this stress?
Oh, that's how men release stress.
I'm just saying, if she's stressed.
I'm just saying. Oh, you just saying as a woman, if you stressed and you married, why he can't do that?
He can't help you release none of this stress.
Right, and then it's like on top of that.
You say you tired. Why are you so tired?
Why are you so tired? Then I feel like this. This how I feel. If you are married. It's certain things in your marriage that you just have to do. As a woman, why would you not want to have sex with your man and have like a chance of him, not necessarily a chance of him cheating, but I mean, if you ain't giving it to him at some point, it's a high potential he gonna go get it from somewhere else.
I know.
But not to say that that's right or wrong, because it's wrong. But also, as a woman, it's a little wrong to just intentionally hold out. But what if, I don't know, it might be more to that story.
What is intentionally?
Huh? Like, I don't know, because if she says she tired every single time, maybe that is a little intentional. Because you, as a woman, I mean, I be tired too, but you gotta make time.
You gotta make time.
You gotta make time.
You say you tired, what are you tired of?
What are you tired of? What is she tired from work and stuff? I don't know. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna look at that one. We're gonna look at that one specifically first.
And break that one down.
And break that one down, then we're gonna go on. Cause that's especially as a married couple, like, you gotta keep it fun. You gotta keep your marriage fun. That's what me and my husband do. We don't listen to nothing nobody else got to say about it. We won't ask nobody really for their advice unless we just really have to. But it'd be like from it'd be like from like my mom and dad, older couples, stuff like that. Because we got to be able to trust you and know that you are walking and living by what you're saying. And if we feel like it's a little, we can't take no advice from you, baby. Y'all, this is the finished look. Thank y'all for tuning in. We will be back later on. As always, peace, love, and blessings. Y'all have a great day. And happiness. Y'all have a great day. Bye. Happy Friday, Junior. That's what me and my husband always call it, Friday, Junior. Yeah, love y'all. Have a good day.
Peace.